C20. Check out the H launch. Again, just have a little look at it again now and see what you guys think. From in here, I think Sunny can be lower. Your leg is almost the same height as Mike. You want to be looking up at the launch a little bit more rather than being so buried into it. But even in this position now, Sunny, you can force yourself down. You can like bring your knees together and try and push yourself to pull yourself down the hill to the correct position. Holly, you can use a little more hip coming through the door. You're coming out more now like an E and a little more, like a B. We haven't done that yet, no worries. Just come a little more with the hips through the door rather than the upper body, and show your rig to Jimmy. And Alison, I think you can go with Mike a little more with the left arm, because just putting a little bit of tension on Mike here. Mike, I know you like to drop onto Alison's shoulder grip here, but really focus on opening up the shoulder as you come through the door. You see that, how the shoulder is into the relative wind? You want to see your elbow out to here and opening up. And then Alison comes with you a little more, and that way she won't be tucked in behind Holly so much. You'll be here. See where your rig is now, Alison? You want your rig in between Mike and Holly. Tiny details, but let's keep working on it, being as the H is the most consistent one for us. Is that a brain knock? I'm not too sure. Or maybe just tension coming around the hill. And if it's tension coming around the hill, keep working to stay on the hill, even as you're flying to the next point. So stay in your relative position on the hill with Sunny as the lowest, Alison as the highest, as you make those grip switches. I think it would be better, Alison, if you just let go and let Mike bring you around. Okay, key comes from Alison, which it does on this one. And the initiation should be Holly, there we go. And then Mike, now you need to do something. Right now it looks you're a little late to go somewhere. So it looks like Holly does all the work at the beginning. And actually it looks like she does a lot of the work on the piece. So Holly, good initiation, but now you stop, you're done. You're done right now, Holes. And then Mike, I need to see your left side more active. Get your left side moving so that the piece rotates around the center point. Because it's like looking at any individual turning. If we want the middle to stay still, we need an input from this section and from this section for the piece to turn around the center. But I think you can see here that while he does the initial open, that's fine. But now Mike, jump in there. Get going, because the piece is moving away from the two solos right now. Okay, C-build, just a little heads up there. Remember, it's about the positioning rather than the grips. So Holly, see the long axis, and the long axis, remember, on this end of the 20, it's going to be between Alison and Sunny's center point here. So you need to put yourself on this axis. You need to bring your hips into the center, and Mike, you can just open up a little out of the way. Let Holly come to you. Just makes it a little hard on Sunny. Okay, Sunny, before you pick up the grips, get straight behind. Go ahead and move out, looking at Mike, trying to build 90 degrees relative to Mike. And then Holly will be there. And the key comes from Alison. Maybe she sees that you're not quite ready, so she kind of pauses for a little bit. But it should come from Alison, because now Alison gets called out by it. Holly initiates, but again, Mike's got nowhere to go. So Mike, it's more about that left knee. As Holly gets it going to here, get that left knee more active. It almost looks like your right knee is active, but get the left knee down. And then Sunny, in place turn. You can have a little look at the levels as well. As you get to here, stay level with the piece, then just cruise your rotation, then look in again, as you can see, without trying to force it too much. And so I can't even debrief you on this one, because the key kind of surprises you and it jumps at you. So this would be another good one to see pretty soon.